Does your mind race the moment your head hits the pillow? Do you find yourself replaying the day's events, worrying about tomorrow, or struggling to just switch off? If anxiety is keeping you up at night, you're not alone. But here's the good news. A calming bedtime routine can make all the difference. Today, we're going to dive into how you can create the perfect nighttime routine to ease anxiety and finally get the restful sleep you need. 1. Understanding the connection between anxiety and sleep. Let's start by understanding why anxiety and sleep are so closely linked. Anxiety can trigger a cascade of thoughts that make it nearly impossible to relax. And when you're already feeling anxious, the pressure to just fall asleep only makes things worse. This can lead to a cycle where anxiety keeps you awake and lack of sleep worsens your anxiety. Key points. 1. Racing thoughts. Anxiety often brings a flood of worries that are hard to shut off at bedtime. 2. Physical restlessness. Feeling tense or jittery can make it difficult to get comfortable and relax into sleep. 3. Sleep disruptions. Even if you manage to fall asleep, anxiety can cause restless nights, frequent waking, or nightmares. Solution. The goal is to create a routine that signals to your body and mind that it's time to wind down. By establishing calming habits before bed, you can ease the transition from the stress of the day to a restful night's sleep. 2. Setting the stage for better sleep. Before diving into specific bedtime habits, it's important to set up your environment for success. Creating a calming sleep space is the foundation of a good night's rest. 1. Declutter your bedroom. How it works. A clean, organized room helps reduce visual clutter and signals to your brain that it's time to relax. Why it works. When your environment is calm, your mind follows suit. Keep your room simple and tidy with minimal distractions. 2. Adjust your lighting. How it works. Dim the lights in the evening to mimic the natural transition from day to night. Soft, warm lighting is ideal. Why it works. Lower lighting signals your body that it's time to wind down, helping to kickstart the sleep hormone melatonin. 3. Keep your room cool. How it works. Aim for a cool temperature around 60-67 degrees Fahrenheit, 15-19 degrees Celsius. This range helps your body reach the core temperature needed for deep sleep. Why it works. A cooler environment promotes better sleep quality and reduces the likelihood of waking up in the middle of the night. 4. Minimize noise. How it works. Use white noise machines, fans, or calming sounds like rain or ocean waves to drown out disruptive noises. Why it works. Consistent, soothing background noise can help mask sudden sounds that might wake you up or prevent you from falling asleep. 3. Crafting the perfect bedtime routine. Now that your environment is set, let's talk about the key elements of a bedtime routine that can help ease anxiety and set the stage for restful sleep. 1. Unplug an hour before bed. How it works. Turn off screens, phones, tablets, and TVs at least an hour before you plan to sleep. Why it works. Blue light from screens interferes with melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep. Plus, scrolling through social media or reading stressful news can spike anxiety right before bed. 2. Practice relaxation techniques. How it works. Engage in calming activities like deep breathing, meditation, or gentle stretches. Why it works. Relaxation techniques help lower your heart rate, ease muscle tension, and calm your mind, making it easier to drift off. Examples of relaxation techniques. Deep breathing. Try inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 4 counts, and exhaling for 6 counts. This helps regulate your nervous system and promotes relaxation. Guided meditation. Apps like Calm or Headspace offer guided meditations specifically designed for sleep. Even just 5 to 10 minutes can help quiet your mind. Gentle stretches. Focus on slow, gentle stretches that release tension, especially in your neck, shoulders, and back. These areas often hold stress from the day. 3. Set a consistent bedtime. How it works. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Why it works? A consistent sleep schedule helps regulate your internal clock, making it easier to fall asleep and wake up naturally. 4. Create a pre-sleep ritual. How it works? Engage in a calming activity before bed, such as reading, journaling, or listening to soft music. Why it works? A pre-sleep ritual acts as a signal to your brain that it's time to unwind. It's about finding what soothes you and incorporating it into your nightly routine. Examples of pre-sleep rituals. Reading. Choose a book that's calming and doesn't require intense focus. Avoid thrillers or anything that might keep you on the edge of your seat. Journaling. Spend a few minutes writing down your thoughts, worries, or things you're grateful for. This helps clear your mind and reduce anxiety before sleep. Listening to music. Soft, instrumental music or nature sounds can create a relaxing atmosphere that eases you into sleep. 5. Limit caffeine and heavy meals in the evening. How it works? Avoid caffeine after the afternoon and try not to eat heavy meals late at night. Why it works? Caffeine can stay in your system for hours, and heavy meals can cause discomfort, both of which can disrupt your ability to fall asleep. 4. Dealing with nighttime anxiety. Even with the best bedtime routine, anxiety can sometimes creep in. Here are some tips to handle those anxious moments when you're lying in bed and your mind won't quiet down. 1. Use the worry time technique. How it works. Set aside 10 to 15 minutes earlier in the day to jot down your worries. During this time, allow yourself to think about what's bothering you, but once the time is up, close the book on those thoughts. Why it works? This helps train your brain to contain worries to a specific time, making it easier to push them away at bedtime. 2. Visualize a peaceful place. How it works? Close your eyes and imagine a calming, safe place like a beach, forest, or a cozy room. Picture every detail vividly, the sounds, the smells, the sensations. Why it works? Visualization shifts your focus away from anxious thoughts and into a mental space that's calm and comforting. 3. Avoid clock watching. How it works? If you wake up in the middle of the night, resist the urge to check the time. Clock watching can increase anxiety about not sleeping enough. Why it works? Knowing the time can create pressure, making it harder to fall back asleep. Instead, take a few deep breaths and remind yourself that rest, even if it's just lying quietly, is still beneficial. 4. Keep a notepad by your bed. How it works? If a thought or worry keeps nagging at you, jot it down quickly on a notepad. This act of writing it down can help release it from your mind. Why it works? Once it's on paper, it's easier to let go of the thought, knowing you can address it in the morning. 5. Morning habits that support better sleep. What you do during the day can significantly impact your sleep at night. Let's touch on some morning habits that can set you up for a better night's rest. 1. Get sunlight in the morning. How it works? Spend at least 10 to 15 minutes in natural light each morning, whether it's by a window or stepping outside. Why it works? Morning light helps regulate your body's internal clock, signaling when it's time to be awake and when it's time to wind down. 2. Move your body. How it works? Incorporate some form of physical activity into your day. It doesn't have to be intense. Even a short walk counts. Why it works? Regular exercise helps reduce anxiety and promotes deeper, more restorative sleep. 3. Limit caffeine intake. How it works? Keep your caffeine consumption to the morning or early afternoon. Why it works? This prevents caffeine from interfering with your sleep cycle, allowing your body to wind down naturally in the evening. Call to action. Tonight, try adding 1 or 2 of these tips to your bedtime routine. Notice how your body and mind respond. Small changes can make a big difference in your sleep quality and overall well-being. Creating the perfect bedtime routine isn't about strict rules. It's about finding what works for you. With a little patience and consistency, you can turn your nights from restless to restful, giving your mind the break it deserves. Remember, Better sleep starts with a calm mind, and a calm mind begins with a calming routine. Sweet dreams.